Hi LEGO fans! The weekend is almost upon us and just 50 gifts remain entombed in their cardboard sarcophagi. I enjoy spending my weekends with my good buddy Tom Hiddleston, but we keep it low key. Welcome to Friday! Yesterday's gifts were a tale of feast or famine. Starving us of any joy was Marvel Avengers, who banked a solitary point for this collection of ice hockey gear bundled with a gift and a random rabbit. Potter also put on a poor show with the bar from the Hog's Head earning 4th place and 2 points. Friends came 3rd, earning 3 points for Mangy Moggy, Gertrude the cat. City did us proud with a cute minifigure, earning 4 points. But Thursday's victor was LEGO Star Wars. They took home gift of the day and 5 points for this most royal of gifts, a Princess Leia Organa minifigure. After 14 days of hard jostling for position, LEGO Friends is last with 41 points, but catching up with LEGO City, who are 4th with 43. Those marvellous Avengers have slipped back to 3rd with 46 points, but all is not lost. Riding high with a 1 point advantage and 47 points is LEGO Star Wars, and they're in joint first place with LEGO Harry Potter. Which calendar will we start in the weekend in winning form? Let's find out by opening up every door number 15 on every LEGO Advent calendar. Super Saturday is starting strong with the boy what lived, Harry Potter, and door 15 is here on Zonko's Joke Shop. So let's see what we've got today. Oh, what do we have? Well, I'm guessing from the flooring, as people have pointed out, the flooring on the tab here really tells you what this belongs to, and I believe this belongs to the Hog's Head, so this is going to be some kind of barrel by the looks of it. It's a beer barrel, it's got to be. Very normal parts here, I don't see anything unusual as he throws it on the ground. Nice spigots there, I think that's what they call them, for the pouring of the beer, but yeah, I wonder if this is, yeah, it's got to be some kind of wizarding beer. What kind of wizarding beer is there? I wonder. Well, anyway, let me put this barrel together and we shall see if Harry Potter will be held over a barrel for some points. And so, taken directly from the Hog's Head Inn in Hogsmeade, from LEGO Harry Potter, we have a barrel. But not just any barrel, this is a butterbeer barrel. You'd better believe it. It looks a little bit like the barrel my Jewish neighbour has in his garage. He brews. Butterbeer is a mildly alcoholic wizarding beverage, which tastes like butterscotch but a little less intense. I've definitely enjoyed a few of these in my time. The barrel looks very traditional and has a tap on the front for pouring beverages. It's a rather nice satin gold element. The barrel sits atop a very common 2x3 brown brick. While you can get LEGO barrel elements, this is just a few different elements sandwiched together. It might not look very good at first glance, but comparing it to actual butterbeer barrels in the Hog's Head, LEGO has not done a bad job here. Of course, the wizarding world doesn't just have butterbeer, they also invented a special kind of beer for rabbits. It's full of hops. It's slightly disappointing that we have nothing on the barrel denoting that this is butterbeer. I guess it might not be, but it's more fun to have a story. LEGO could have included one of the really nice butterbeer mugs. That would have been ace. As it is, LEGO are kind of scraping the barrel here. Quite literally. Will Harry Potter be toasting gift of the day with a large foamy mug of butterbeer? Or will his ambitions go up in flames like fire whiskey? We'll find out later in the video. Well, definitely somewhat of a filler day from Potter, but let's see what we've got from LEGO Friends. Hopefully something better. Let's see what we have in here. And oh my word, it's a fireplace, I think? Is that a fireplace? What's that? What's that? Let's take a look. So, lots of parts. I'm struggling to get this out, which is a good sign. That's not a bad thing. At least we get plenty of spares at the end of Advent. But, yeah, I don't see the element I was looking for. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's tiny. So I think there's a frying pan. So, I don't know, maybe they're cooking... Actually, I haven't got my glasses on, I can't see. Is that a dog treat? I would have thought something like chestnuts would be better, but yeah, we've got another fireplace. I don't know why we get fireplaces in Advent calendars. I don't really care for them that much unless they've got some fancy Scandinavian hammer attached to them. But yeah, it looks like we've got a fireplace complete with a frying pan. So let's put this little thing together and we'll see how it looks. So following Harry Potter's lead, it looks like it's going to be a day of filler. From LEGO Friends, we have a fireplace complete with frying pan. The frying pan is not an uncommon element, and for reasons only been known to LEGO friends, contains some kind of animal treat. After calling this a fireplace, it now looks more like a pizza oven. There's enough room inside to slide in the frying pan and cook the dog treat, if that's what you choose to do. Instead of the obvious flame elements, LEGO has gone with the trans orange cheese slopes. I once had to Google how to light a really big fire. 57,000 matches! What I've now decided is a wood-fired oven is actually quite a nice decorative build. The use of textured bricks is definitely a welcome design choice. The oven itself is well designed, and I like the fact that you can put the frying pan inside. Even viewed from the rear, the gift has a pleasing appearance. This definitely falls into the realms of Advent calendar filler, but may be useful when combined with the other gifts at the end of Advent. Will this wood-burning stove cook up a few points for LEGO friends? I guess we'd better check in on LEGO City. So a bit of a mediocre start, but we can always rely on LEGO City to come up with something good, said nobody ever. We're punching open door 15, and what do we have here? Interesting. Okay, we've got an animal, tiny little cat. Yeah, it looks like a cat on a table, and I doubt that lamp's going to be on it for very long. Yep, some Advent calendar filler here. I do like the little cat element, but you know, it's a table with a teal base and a lamp on it, maybe. That is no, it's not a trans piece either, so it's not like a Tiffany lamp. Not too excited about this. But anywho, let's put this little cat and table together and see if we can figure out why. And so on this day of seemingly unendless filler, from LEGO City, we have a cat on a table. The cat is pretty cute, but is not an exclusive element. As far as I can tell, it exists in about 4 other sets in this white colouring. I guess on reflection, this fine feline could be a kitten. I love kittens, but I couldn't eat a whole one. The last time I wanted one, the pet store was closed, so I had to order from the catalogue. For those of you in the comments who thought I threw the flaps away, read it and weep. Moving the moggy aside so we can get a look at the table is nothing if not colourful. It stands on a teal base and has a tan cylinder leg. The tabletop is a lime green 2x2 plate. The height of sophistication. Standing on top of the table is what I thought might be a lamp. On reflection, is this a miniature Christmas tree? With only 7 elements, it looks like LEGO City has come down with a bad case of shrinkflation. The feisty feline is quite a nice thing to get, but apart from that, this is absolute filler. Will the cute cat save the day, or is it time to use up another one of LEGO City's 9 lives? Let's see what the mighty Avengers have to offer. Our penultimate calendar is the Marvelous Avengers, but will they live up to that marvellous mantra? Let's have a look behind door number 15, and oh my, what do we have here? It looks like the TARDIS. Well, it's got one of those blue things, so I'm guessing this is going to be... I'm honestly not sure. It's a blue thing on the TARDIS. Now it looks like something out of Doctor Who. I don't get it. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this together. I'm going to do a little bit of Googling, see if anybody else has figured this out, and then I shall be right back with you. So my best guess after trawling the interwebs is that this is an arc reactor station. It looks like the blue thing is the arc reactor, and the thing it's connected to gives the Avengers somewhere convenient to charge their iPhones. You'll also find an arc reactor on the Day 5 snowman, the Day 8 reindeer, and on the front of Iron Man's armour. As well as making armour, Tony Stark also designs a range of tuxedos. They aren't his strong suit. As a really quick backstory, the arc reactor is a power source that replicates the energy of the Tesseract. The Tesseract, also known as the Cube, was a containment vessel for one of the 6 Infinity Stones. Other than looking a lot like the console of Doctor Who's TARDIS, I guess this is quite a nice looking thing. It's built on a couple of wedge plates held together by a 2x2 grey plate, and then there's a really nice fluted 2x2 round brick. There are clips on either side of the arc reactor, but it's not quite clear why those are there. Maybe they're for charging iPhones, or maybe this is part of a multi-day gift. Sweet baby Jesus, I hope not. As a random selection of parts which looks like a cross between the TARDIS and a trash can, I'm not really sure how I feel about this. Thankfully I have a few minutes to think about scoring while we open up LEGO Star Wars. And finally, from a galaxy far, far away, we have LEGO Star Wars. Let's see what we've got in here. Hopefully something good to end the day, and what is that? What is that? Oh, you know what? I think that's an Ewok village, or at least a poor representation of such. I don't like that kind of baby diarrhea brown that they're using for the platforms. But yeah, you can kind of see where the trees are poking out, and then you've got the green bits, I think. And then there's a ladder coming up. Yeah, it looks like a teeny tiny version of the Ewok village on the planet of Endor, or on the planet of Endor, or whatever it's called. Yeah, anyway, this section of the video should Endor, so let me put this together and we shall take a closer look. And so our final gift from LEGO Star Wars is the Ewok village from the forest moon of Endor, or at least that's what I think this is. Endor, designated IX3244-A, was a small forested moon that was home to the Ewoks. What a genius way to shift merchandise. Bright Tree Village was home to a tribe of Ewoks. If I'm reading this correctly, this is Bright Tree Village. The instructions on the inside of the flap are not at all clear. You can't really tell whether this is meant to have 3 legs or 4 legs, but it is meant to have 3. Providing access to the village is a pivoted ladder. This acts more like a drawbridge and can be raised for the protection of the occupants. Although not obvious from the instructions, Bright Tree Village sits on 3 legs constructed of 6 dark brown cylinders. A circular ring recreates the treetop walkways. Providing accommodation for our fuzzy friends, headlight elements are used to recreate the homes of the Ewoks. Did you know Ewoks are fitness fanatics? They just can't get enough endorphins. This miniature build is based loosely on the beloved 10236 Ewok village from 2013. I'm fortunate to have one in my collection, but I'm terrified to take it apart on account of it all being brittle brown. The final notable feature of this arboreal advent gift are the treetops, which are made simply from dark brown cylinders and 2x2 round plates. I've looked at this gift from many angles and it definitely looks a lot better when you look down on it. It might not be the best thing in the world, but I think it's pretty good given the number of elements involved. Thinking about the designer of this gift, has he walked hard enough to earn some points for LEGO Star Wars? I think it's time to find out. And so we've liberated our 5 festive Friday freebies from behind door number 15 of every LEGO advent calendar. From LEGO Harry Potter we have a butterbeer barrel, or possibly a whiskey barrel if things don't go their way. From LEGO City we're feline the love with a kitten on a table. From the marvellous Marvel Avengers we got an arc reactor station come iPhone charger. And from LEGO Star Wars we got Bright Tree Village, the home to the Ewoks. And of course I should be fired for almost forgetting to say, we got a wood-fired oven complete with frying pan from LEGO Friends. But which one of these gifts deserves a party in the Ewok village with lashings and lashings of butterbeer? And which one deserves to fall out of the LEGO Friends frying pan and into the fire? Let's award some points! In last place, earning 1 point for the Marvel Avengers, is this arc reactor thingy. Unless I'm missing something, it's not exactly obvious what this is, and there's no festive theming or special parts to get me truly excited. Coming in 4th, earning 2 points for LEGO City, is the cat on the table. The cat is a nice element, but it's not uncommon, and the table is just awful. Middle place and 3 points goes to LEGO Harry Potter for the butterbeer barrel. It's on theme, and it actually does look like something in the hogshead. Today's runner-up, earning 4 points, is LEGO Friends for their wood-fired stove complete with frying pan. That means LEGO Star Wars has another good day and earns 5 points for their Ewok village. I think you either love it or hate it, but it is refreshingly innovative. Now to the really difficult decision. Which one of these gifts qualifies as festive gift of the day? I'm going to stick my neck out and say that the LEGO City lamp is actually a miniature Christmas tree. I think the word is thank you, LEGO City. But do you agree with today's scores? Do I deserve to have my hand thrown into the fire for denying LEGO Friends top spot? Or do I deserve to become a victim of the snap for destroying the Avengers' hopes of being gift of the day? As always, please do share your thoughts and opinions in the comments. I do read them all and I respond to as many as I possibly can if I'm not too backed up with editing. I've had my crazy supercomputer crunching all of the numbers, so without further ado, LEGO Friends is in last place with 45 points. With a 1 point advantage in 4th place is LEGO City with 46. And shock horror, the Avengers have moved down to 3rd place with 47 points. Although it pains me like the Cruciatus curse to say it, Harry Potter is in 2nd place with 50 points. And for only the 2nd time this season, Star Wars has moved into 1st place with 52 points. With only 45 doors to come between now and Christmas Eve, literally any one of these calendars could be Calendar of the Year 2023. Hopefully Super Saturday will bring a more satisfactory collection of Advent swag. As always, thanks a million for checking out the video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Subscribe for more LEGO goodness and calendar craziness. And don't forget to say hi in the comments because I always get more time to respond at the weekend. I will be back tomorrow with 5 more festive fancies. So thanks for joining me for the Advent Calendar train crash. Stay safe, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow.